Good morning. Welcome to CupFul. How is everyone? That is great. It is good to see you. It is good to be seen. Um, so we got us a victory yesterday in the George Floyd case. Thank God for that. Yeah, he took this man's life in broad daylight when he had ample opportunity to change that narrative. But just as soon as we are celebrating that, um, the life of a 15-year-old young lady was snatched from her by the hands of law enforcement. Sure, you've heard of it. I told God this morning, I don't even have the words. I do not have the words. I'm sure she's not the only one, but she's the one that the world's talking about. What was her name? Makai? Something like that. But I just pray for her family. And my mind went to the old songs we used to sing back in the day at the church. When the old saints just used to sing, "Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh Lord, have mercy." Y'all know that song? Oh Lord, have mercy. And it says have mercy on me, but I'm just going to say, have mercy. It's like, what can you say? Senseless. And from what I read, obviously something was going on. She called the police to de-escalate a problem. And she ended up getting killed. What? He shot her 4 times? I have no words, y'all. I have no words. Just got to pray on that one. All right. Again, it's good to see you. It's good to be seen. Thank you for tuning in to CupFul. So, yesterday, I was reading. I saw a verse on TV, and it looked different than what I'm used to seeing. It was 2 Timothy 1:7. So, the King James Version that I'm used to reading says, "For God have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." That's what I'm used to reading. Now, what I saw on the TV was, and the New International Version says, For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. I have never seen self-discipline, or I never paid attention to that word. And I was like, self-discipline? I'm used to seeing a sound mind. But I read some reference, and you know what? If your mind is sound, we should have some self-discipline about us. I feel like we can't say that our mind is sound and yet we're still running around doing whatever as if we have no self-discipline, we have no self-control. So yeah, and take this with you today. For God has not given us a spirit of fear. Fear is not of God. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power. We have power. Sometimes we can seem powerless, but God has given us a spirit of power. We have to take it back. Things can take our power. People can take our power. Situations seem to take our power, but we have to take our power back. He has given us the power of love. He has given us the power of love. We can run out of love. Oh, but God has given us the spirit of love and the spirit of a sound mind. You ever been around people or been in a situation you just don't love to do it no more? Or you just don't love them no more? We can run out of love. But we thank God that he never runs out of love for us. And he gives us a spirit of a sound mind. He gives us a sound mind. We can have so much going on that it doesn't seem sound, and we have to quiet ourselves. We have to find a quiet space to get it back. Listen, so much is happening. We have to take the time to quiet ourselves. I don't know about you, but I can tell when I'm getting frazzled. Or when I'm getting, to my end, like, okay, I just need to be by myself. This is enough of people. I need me and God right now. Yeah. So yeah, I want you to take that with you today. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and a sound mind. Come against that fear. Know that it's not of God. Confront it. And then release it. Give it to God. And walk in your power. Walk in the love of God. And walk in your sound mind. We can run out of joy. Like I said, we can run out of joy, peace, money, love, and patience. But God is never ending. God is never ending. We as people, as humans, we run out a lot of stuff. But I'm thankful that we have a God who is never ending. And he has all the joy, all the peace, all the love, all the patience. And if you need some finances, he can bless us with that too. God is never ending, y'all. He is never ending. He's always there. Sometimes we can't trace him. It seems as if we can't trace him, but know that he is always there. And I was listening to the 1 minute from Pastor Stephen Furtick at Elevation this morning. And he said, never get to the point that we take God's blessings for granted. There can come times in our lives where we're so used to something happening that we don't tell God thank you. And we just keep going as if God has to keep doing that for us. When that's not true. So I want us to remember to not take God's blessings for granted. Even the small blessings. A lot of times we're looking for big old blessings and all that stuff, but never take God's blessings for granted. The fact that we woke up this morning, y'all, that's the first blessing. And as you go about your day, just keep thanking him for whatever he does. Yeah. Because it's nobody but God. And as I always say, keep pushing. Keep going. And I was thinking today, y'all, I sit here at 45 years young. Y'all, a lot of people have counted me out. But I thank God that he never left me out. I thank God that he has kept me. I thank God that he continues to refresh me. He continues to renew my spirit. He continues to refresh my soul when I get weak. And he continues to help me reinvent myself. There have been some times that I didn't know what was happening, where I was going, but I came to the realization a few years ago, yes, some things I've caused, but there are things in my life that God allowed. He had to allow me to go through it to get me to where he needed me to be. I finally got it. I am finally getting it, that this part of my life is literally trusting God. This part of my life is God carrying me. This part of my life is not really knowing but going. This part of my life is for the ministry that God has for me to do. So that's why I keep doing CupFul. And I'm just like, okay, God, what do you want me to say? What are you saying to me that you want me to say to the people? But you know what? God says if you open your mouth, I'll speak for you. So if you're out there and you don't know what to say and how can I articulate what I want to say, just open your mouth. Allow God to, as you begin to talk, he'll give you the words. So yeah, do that on today. Allow God to do in you what is necessary. You keep wondering why you keep coming to the roadblocks and you can't get any further. What are you missing? What are you not doing that God has asked you or called you to do? It does not have to be perfect. You just have to start. So my first thing, 2 Timothy 1:7. For God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and sound mind. Walk in that today. Not in the fear, but walk in the spirit of power, and the spirit of love, and the spirit of a sound mind. Never get to the point, part 2, that we take God's blessings for granted. Pastor Stephen Furtick, Elevation. We can run out of joy, peace, money, love, patience, etc. But God is never ending. That's from me. God is never ending. Know that. And a lot of folks counting me out, but God never left me out. A lot of folks are counting you out, but God has never left you out. I posted on Facebook yesterday. Listen, a lot of people won't come. A lot of people won't respond because it's you. I know a lot of people won't do it because it's me. But keep going and find your tribe. Keep going and God will give you the people. He'll send the people that are meant to be around you, for you, during your time. That's all I got. Listen. Okay, y'all see. That's my boo right there. What was I gonna say? Okay. Know that I love you, but God loves you more. Do something nice for someone else. I promise it will come back to you. And until next time, this has been CupFul. Stay informed. Stay vigilant. Keep pushing. Keep praying. And let's not walk in fear. Let's not be timid when it comes to what's right. Let's be wise as a serpent, yet humble as a dove. All right, for real. I'm out. Until next time, I am Felicia, and this has been CupFul.